Democratic Party wants President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to make asset declaration public. The People's Democratic Party has called on President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his vice, Kashim Shettima, to take a cue from the late President Umaru Yar'Adua by publicly declaring their assets as a demonstration of their determination to lead by example. The PDP stated this through its National Publicity Secretary, Debo Ologunagba, on Sunday. Speaking in a telephone conversation with our correspondent, Ologunagba said it was not enough for the president and the vice president to fill asset declaration forms and return same to the Code of Conduct Bureau just to fulfill the requirements of the law. Although the PDP is challenging the declaration of President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as winner of the February 25, 2023 presidential poll, Ologunagba urged both men to show the world that indeed they are different by following the path of late President Yar'Adua, in declaring that their financial and material worth before Nigerians publicly. Further stated, they should follow the path of the late President Umaru Yar'Adua to demonstrate to Nigerians their readiness for transparent and accountable leadership. There are provisions in our laws covering asset declaration by public officers. It is a statutory requirement. Recall that Umaru Yar'Adua, a president elected on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, declared his assets publicly. Those are the kind of leadership traits expected at this level. The People's Democratic Party spokesman said, having filled the asset declaration forms, President Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima should not secretly submit same. But the spokesman for the dissolved All Progressive Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, kicked against the agitation for the president to publicly declare his assets. Festus Keyamo said, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria, public declaration of assets is not a legal requirement. The public deserves to know this. It is just a matter of choice. If anyone thinks it is a moral obligation, he can do it. But that is left to individuals. When asked if Labour Party wants President Tinubu to make his declared assets public, the national chairman of Labour Party, Julius Abure, said, let's give him some time to declare his assets. That's my opinion. But the law says he should declare his assets. For me, I think he should do it publicly. He is already a wealthy man with all his acquisitions after serving as a senator and a two-time governor. Are you even sure he will remember all his assets? He said. Wow, we can see that the PDP, People's Democratic Party, are really knocking out President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu on all fronts. For the latest is his declaration of assets with his Vice President Kashim Shettima. They say that fine, you've collected the form to declare your assets. What does it say in a simple English, in a layman's English? Declaration of assets. What do we call declaration? It's for you to voice out, it's for you to talk, it's for you to write out. Fine. Late President Umaru Yar'Adua set the pace and he declared his assets. Although we are not so sure if the outgone president Umaru Buhari did that. Muhammadu Buhari did that, but I think he did it at some point, but it didn't fully come out. But for President Tinubu collecting the form and his Vice President Kashim Shettima collecting the form also, so they need to declare their asset. Although PDP is at the neck of APC, is at the neck of Tinubu and Kashim Shettima. But I love what Abure said, the chairman of the Labour Party. He said the president-elect Tinubu should be given time to declare his assets. I think that will be better because Tinubu has not even used a full week in office now, and PDP are clamoring that, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, should declare all his assets. Fine. I can declare all my assets, and you might not know, maybe there are some assets in my name. That's what life is, and that's what life takes. Fine. How are we so sure? I'm not against that. The late president, yeah, fine, he really tried his best, but his tenure was blighted by his sickness and his illness. How are we so sure that late president Yar'Adua also declared all his assets? Don't get me wrong, he declared, but how are we so sure that he will declare all his assets? And if Tinubu is ready to also declare his assets, how are we so sure that President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu will declare all what he has? So that's it. So the PDP saying Tinubu was declared assets. Tinubu can just say something, conjure something, cook up something, and start declaring, and you just you don't have any choice than to believe him. But Labour Party has said something better, that he should be given time to do that. So because so far he has collected the form, he's been filled, so he should be given enough time to think about it and think about his assets. The Labour Party now also added that Tinubu has been in politics for donkey years. He has been a politician for donkey years, so therefore he might not even remember all his assets. He might not even remember all what he has. That's just the truth, because Tinubu has a lot of things in Lagos. I would say Lagos, even Nigeria, outside the shores of the country. And I know these are being managed maybe by expertise. Tinubu is an old man. He cannot put all these things in his memory, so he might not be able to declare all his assets. And that's just the truth. So Festus Keyamo is saying that PDP's talk has no basis. That is willingness. That President Yar'Adua did this out of willingness, that he was not he was not forced, he was not canvassed to do that. He was not pushed to declare his assets. But Festus Keyamo said that there is no need about that. They should leave President Tinubu alone, that it is not right for PDP to clamor for him to declare his assets, unless maybe there is an hidden agenda. There's an hidden agenda. The truth is that because PDP and APC have logged, no matter what the President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu declares, the PDP members or the PDP secretary, the PDP spokesperson, will still fault part of his assets. So we should be sincere with ourselves. We should still fault part of its assets, rather. So therefore, either President Tinubu declaring his assets or not declaring his assets, either his vice president declaring his assets or not, what we want is a better Nigeria and a better tomorrow for Nigerians.